What it is, all you goddamn hypebeasts, it's your boy Sin Supreme, and we are back with a brand new season. That's right, we are at the start of the 2018 spring-summer season. I know all you guys have been waiting. We've got the preview, we've got the lookbook. I've had time to really look at all the pieces, digest it. As usual, the season is definitely catching its normal amount of hate, like every season. But one thing I will not doubt is that items are going to sell out and the hype will continue. So what we have here are my top items from each category of the spring-summer 18 season. Now, just because an item might have made this list doesn't mean I'm going to go for it. And just because I didn't mention an item in this list doesn't mean I'm not going to go for it. These are just items that I really enjoyed out of each category and I think might be some of the more hyped items this season, but that's just my take. So that's enough chit chat. Let's get into this fire ass spring summer 18 season and start off with jackets. So one of the first jackets that jumped out at me was the reflective stripe work jacket, specifically in this green colorway. It does also come in a black. I love that satin look, and then it has the quilted interior. It's a really cool jacket, just has the Supreme name tag on the chest. Either one is really good, but that green one is just speaking to me. But like I said, this jacket is coming out in the spring summer 18 season. It might just not be the appropriate time to be looking to buy a jacket like this, specifically at full price. Next up is the Patches denim trucker jacket. Now, normally jackets that are manufactured to look like you put patches on them and like it's your jacket that you created yourself, I usually hate those jackets. You see them all the time at like H&M's and Zara's and other places where they try to sell you authenticity, and normally I hate that. But this jacket, the patches that they chose for this jacket really give you that level of you created this jacket yourself. You see the Unabomber patch on there. You see the Fuck the World patch on there. The Panther patch on there. Shout out to Black Panther. The patches that were chosen for this jacket are really what make this jacket cool. I still haven't figured out if I would go for this jacket, if I would buy it, but I do really like it. I think it's really cool. And then the last item for jackets is the Hellraiser Jacquard denim trench coat. Now, when I seen this jacket, I really didn't know what to think at first. A Jacquard denim trench coat sounds crazy, but the more that I looked at it, the more I fell in love with it. As a kid, Hellraiser would scare the shit out of me, which is why I would love to have a jacket with him on it. I love the all over print. I love the fact that they chose to make a trench coat out of a material that you normally don't see. So all those things factoring in just really added to the coolness of this jacket. As far as if I'll be getting it or not, that is a whole different question, but this definitely caught my eye as soon as I seen it. Next up is the shirt section. The first one on my list that caught my eye is the Flowers long sleeve rayon shirt. Supreme has been using this material on shirts for the past few seasons. They do tend to do a lot of short sleeve rayon shirts, but this long sleeve one is fire. It's just an all over flower print that just looks like hand-drawn flowers. It does come in two other colorways. Me personally, I love it in that navy and white. I can totally see myself going for this item as soon as it drops. Just a very clean shirt that'll add a level of swag that most aren't aware of. Next up is the Devil rayon shirt. Now, this one at first, when I seen it, I was like, it's the Devil rayon shirt. What are they talking about? Then you got to flip it over and you see that devil drawing by Daniel Johnston. Anytime he collaborates with Supreme, it always tends to be a really cool piece. I have a similar shirt from Supreme that they did a couple seasons ago when they collaborated with Playboy. And these type of shirts, I love the fit and the quality is always top tier. The drawing on the back is really cool. I feel like Daniel Johnston's style is always extremely eye-catching, and to have it on a nice quality shirt is a plus. As far as colorways, I love all of them, specifically the black and the blue. Not sure if I'm gonna cop it or not, but it did make the list, so you never know. And the last item in the shirt section is the Alphabet silk shirt. I thought the print was sick as soon as I seen it, but the fact that this one is actually a silk shirt instead of the rayon, it does come in a bunch of different colorways, but the alphabet all over print really pops on that black one. And I think the shirt is honestly hilarious. The ABCD fuck you mixed in with the alphabet is just fucking sick. Definitely very Supreme and something I'll probably be going for as soon as it drops. Definitely step your game up. If you're just copping t-shirts, if you're just copping sweatshirts, step your fucking game up. Get a nice quality button up from Supreme. Stop buying them cheap shits from Zara. It'll change your life. So next up is the tops and sweaters category. I personally feel like this is where Supreme really excelled this season. Other than the accessories, obviously. I feel like the tops and sweaters is where I see the most heat out of everything this season. It was really hard to pick just 3 items for this category because there were so many things I wanted to get out of this section. The first item that caught my eye that I was like, damn, this is a really cool shirt, was the static stripe tee. This is one of those shirts that pretty much every colorway I fucked with. And from the look of it, I can tell it's a quality ass shirt, but I do love the black and the white colorways out of it. This item is something that I personally love, but also feel like when it drops, it will get slept on. So I doubt I'll have a hard time trying to acquire this one. Next up, and one of my favorite items out of the whole spring summer collection, is the corduroy baseball top. I think this thing is fucking ridiculously cool. Choosing to do a baseball top in corduroy, very cool. And then the colorway choices also are very cool. Me personally, I love that purple, really sick. But I'm also looking at that green and red one. That one is also fuego. I believe this item is a part of the first week drop. It's just really what colorway am I going for? So the last item that I really loved out of the tops and sweater section is the jacquard tartan plaid tee. I think I'm saying that right. It is an item that's featured in the lookbook. And when I seen it, I was like, what is that shirt? Instantly went to the preview and had to find it. And every colorway of this shirt I love. This is one of the very few items that I've wanted to go for every colorway. I probably will try to get multiple colorways just because of how much I like it. The pink colorway is pretty cool, but really I love that white, and I love that yellow, and I love that green. Those 3 colorways I can definitely see myself wearing. I personally feel like this shirt is gonna have some hype to it when it drops. Also might be a sleeper. You never know with Supreme. So next up is the sweatshirt section. And honestly, this is probably, I don't wanna say my least favorite, but there just wasn't a lot of things that I was super duper hyped on in the sweatshirt section. And normally I love Supreme hoodies, but that does not mean I was not able to find some heat. One of the first hoodies that jumped out to me is the Lee hooded sweatshirt with the original artwork by Lee Quinones. It's crazy because Supreme is always able to do hoodies in white, and I just fuck with them. This is a hoodie that out of all the colorways, which are okay, the white one is my favorite. The artwork, in my opinion, just pops the best on the white colorway. I love the chipmunk or squirrel holding the burner, and it's just a clean ass hoodie. So the next item up is the Supreme Champion Stay in School crew neck. I think this is the first time that I'm really seeing not just a collaboration of logos between Supreme and Champion. They actually did something really cool. This one I think is really funny. Definitely something that I wouldn't mind wearing at all, even though I'm always like, fuck school. And as far as the colorways, they're all pretty clean. You really can't go wrong with any of them. The yellow one does pop the most. I thought it was a really cool crew neck, and I enjoyed the level of creativity. You're not just slapping logos in weird places on the fucking item. And the very last item out of the sweatshirt section should come to no surprise. It is the Skull Pile hooded sweatshirt. This hoodie does feature the liquid blue Skull Pile graphic, and it glows in the dark. I'm a sucker for gimmicks. You know me. Goddamn hypebeast out here. Your hooded sweatshirt with skulls on it, glows in the dark. Sign me the fuck up. I've always loved this graphic since Juicy J first donned it. I've never actually owned an item with this graphic, and I wanted to get something from this collection because they're also doing the 2 jackets, the pair of shorts, and I didn't see a tee. I would have preferred a tee of some sort, but I'll take a hoodie. I'll definitely do a hoodie. So this one I actually might be forced to go for just because of nostalgia purposes and the fact that it glows, and I actually do love the graphic. So next up is the pants section. One item that jumped out to me when looking through the pants this season were the reflective taping cargo pants. I really do like the style of these pants. My only beef is the colorways. Other than the black one, none of them really jumped out at me. It would be awesome to see a pair of these pants in a camo colorway. Usually Supreme has no problem putting camo on anything. And if you guys don't know, I am addicted to camouflage. I was very surprised when I did not see a pair of these pants in a camo colorway. Other than the black colorway, none of these really appeal to me, but the style of them is really sick. So I'm hoping to see the style pop up again, and maybe we'll get a camo colorway out of them next season. Next up is the corner arc track pants. They are doing a top to this as well. The top is okay. kind of reminds me too much of the Lacoste Supreme collaboration, but the pants are sick. The preview only gives you the blue and green colorway of these pants, but I'm pretty sure that they're gonna come in all the same colorways as the top. So the black one is really clean, obviously, but that green and blue is really sick as well. The Supreme branding on them in the corner just adds that level of swag that, once again, a lot of you might not be aware of. And then last but not least, out of the pants section is the bandana track pants. Now, at first when I seen these, I was like, you can probably find these anywhere. But really, let's be real. Where are you gonna find bandana patterned track pants? The colorways they come in are really cool. They come in a red, obviously, for all you Bic and Back being bull, and then they come in the black, which is definitely super clean, probably the ones that I'm looking at. But then they come in that baby blue colorway. Those ones are definitely hitting. I definitely will be on the lookout for these guys. Now we're on to the shorts section. So the first pair that caught my eye were the cargo shorts. Now they do look like your standard pair of cargo shorts. What really caught my eye about them is the colorways. All of them seem to be really cool, but that camo one just hit. I like to see a different color type of camo from Supreme. They usually do your standard camo colorways. So when I seen that colorway, I definitely was like, that looks interesting. I am a fan of cargo shorts. You know, you got big pockets on the side. You can stuff shit in. So depending on when these drop, I might have to go for a pair. Next up is the Bolt basketball shorts. I do have a pair of Supreme basketball shorts. I love them. They're very cozy. If these ones are made anything like those ones, you can expect a really good quality pair of shorts. The tops of these shorts are pretty cool, but the shorts themselves, by themselves, is something I can definitely see myself rocking. I do like the red colorway, and also that black and pink colorway looks really clean as well. A lot of times when it comes down to copping shorts though, it just depends on the price point. It tends to be hard to spend a lot of money on a pair of shorts that are made of mesh and things of that nature. But once again, the quality is really good, but still, they're just basketball shorts. And then last but not least, in the short section is the Alphabet water shorts. A lot of times when people go swimming, the last thing they're worried about is how they look. I personally like to get nice looking swimming trunks or swimming shorts, water shorts, whatever you want to fucking call them. Once again, I am a sucker for that ABCD fuck you mixed in to the same print. I just think that's really fucking hilarious. So I definitely see myself actually going for this black pair when they drop. It really just comes down to the price point. Next up is the t-shirt section. Now the t-shirt section is a space where you're always gonna find heat. You might find only one thing you love, or you might find that you love every single shirt. They tend to do multiple t-shirt releases per season. The only one that we know about is the first week t-shirt drop. But this first round of t-shirts, I honestly think they really did a good job with some of them. The very first one that I seen that obviously caught my eye was leaked a lot earlier than the preview or the lookbook is the Prodigy tee. That one is just a clean design. I love the fact that he's rocking the Hennessy jersey. And as far as colorways, I really like this yellow. I have seen a light green as well, but this yellow that it comes in, it just, the graphic just really pops on it. I have a feeling like that one will be one of the most hyped and hard to get. Probably will sell out first, but that won't stop me from going for it. Next up is the Molotov tee. I believe this is a graphic taken from Rage Against the Machine. Definitely a cool graphic. I love the simplicity of it, but you also know what's going on. It's just a motherfucker about to tear some shit up, because why else are you lighting a Molotov cocktail? And I'm sure it's gonna come in a bunch of different colorways, but really that white and black just honestly just does it for me. And then last but not least, out of the t-shirt section, which I think honestly is one of my favorite t-shirts that Supreme has done in a while, is the Fuck the World tee. I'm sure the shirt does come in multiple colorways, but the black one is just too clean, honestly. The fact that you're getting a Supreme t-shirt with embroidery on it is also a major plus. And then just the level of branding on the shirt, once again, is just too clean. The Supreme on the front and the Fuck the World on the back. I just have to have this shirt. Probably one of the first things I'm going for week one. Now we do have a bag section, but obviously there's only a few bags, so there's no reason to make a list. Either you like the bags or you don't. I think they're pretty cool this season. And then you have the hat section, and I don't wear hats, so there's no point in me looking at the hats because I don't wear them shits. And then you have the accessory section. I would give you my top items out of the accessory section, but it's really hard because I want every single one of them. All the accessories this season are fire. One of the best accessory seasons I've seen in a while. From the pinball machine to the axe, all super cool. So there you have my opinion of the accessory section. And then that's it. Those are some of my top items out of the spring summer 18 season. I'm so glad the hiatus is over. Guys, we got to drop this Thursday to get to. I hope you're fucking ready. If you're new to the channel, The Wednesday night hype live stream happens the Wednesday night before every drop. So make sure you turn your notifications on so you can be in the know of when that shit is happening. So what are you guys looking forward to this season? Are you excited about anything specific? Let me know in the comments below. I will be down there talking with all of you, answering your questions for at least the first 24 hours of this video being posted. So if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, you gotta subscribe, bitches. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme. God damn, does it feel good to be back. And I shall see you this Thursday. Peace.